Hey guys, what is going on and welcome back to Nerdology channel. I'm Mohamed and today I'm going to be reviewing the Taotronics TT-BH07, of course made by Taotronics, and these are some wireless headphones or earbuds to be precise. These are aimed towards a more active lifestyle in case if you want to take these on the gym when you're working out or anything, just want to have a quick listening session. You can take these. They got non-tangling cables, of course Bluetooth connection, everything in wireless. Of course they can't work in a wired mode, and yeah, these are a relatively cheap offering from Taotronics for $20 or $25 depending on where you buy them from. And yeah, so first off, let's talk about what comes in the box. This is here the box. It's got the wireless stereo headphones on it with a 1-year warranty from Taotronics, of course. It's a relatively simple box, and not much thought has been put into it. You're going to find two boxes that include most of the other accessories that come in with the headphones. You're going to find this pouch with it. It's a relatively simple pouch, nothing special about it. It gets the job done, I guess, but I never used it. And of course, you're going to find here a USB cable to charge the earbuds. It's a really short cable, so I never used it because, again, I could just use my phone charger to charge the earbuds, and they charge relatively quick. Within 45 minutes, these things are up and running, so that's great. So again, it's extremely short. It's not very useful. And of course, you're going to find almost 6 sizes of ear gels. There it is, including, of course, the ones that are installed on the earbuds themselves. And you're going to find, of course, 6 sizes of ear hooks as well, along with the ones, of course, installed on the earbuds themselves. So yeah, again, it's a relatively decent packaging, nothing special. And again, I'm not expecting much from a $20 earbuds or $25 earbuds. It's overall a great value, and it's a nice touch to have the pouch coming with it. I wasn't expecting it, so that's nice. So first off, let's talk about the features and what does the Taotronics offer in terms of value. It comes with Bluetooth 4.1 support, aptX for CD-like quality sound, and CVC noise cancelling technology for having better phone calls and more clarity in terms of phone calls. 6 hours of music playback time and 150 hours or 160 hours of standby time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So with that said, let's talk about the build quality and the design of these earbuds. Of course, they include 2 ear hooks to prevent them from falling off when you're working out or doing anything that requires a lot of movement. They have this nice magnet here to attach the earbuds, something I certainly wasn't expecting of headphones with this kind of value. I mean, honestly, for $20 you get these magnets, and they do have the right amount of magnetism too. It's not too powerful, it's not too weak. It's just about right to, just really good for attaching and detaching them. It's relatively simple. And they kind of work like a really ugly necklace. In case if you're interested in necklaces, you can have this nice necklace just surrounding your neck, I suppose. And I guess, yeah, you never worry about losing these because of the magnets. So yeah, I love these, and yeah, but of course the finish here is starting to get removed a little bit, as you can see. It's because of the visceral action that happens when you attach and detach these magnets, but they became essential. Like, I don't think I could pick up any other earbuds without those magnets because I just love it. And of course, you're going to find non-tangling cables here connecting both earbuds. And you're going to find the inline controls, including the mic, and of course a nice LED light and a charging port. And of course the logo here, and I've been using these things for 6 months, so as you can see, half of the logo is gone. Now it just says Tao. No Tronics, just Tao. And of course you're going to find the mic here, and of course the 3 buttons to increase volume, to of course reduce volume, increase volume, and play and pause, and of course skip and rewind. So again, it's a fairly generic design, and I gotta be honest, in terms of looks, these are not the most attractive earbuds ever made. They're just made for pure form and functionality, and that's it. Nothing much has been put into designing these earbuds. So yeah, they just get the job done. And again, for $20, they should just get the job done. Not much should be put into a really attractive design or just out of this world looks or anything. So let's talk about the comfortability of these earbuds. I can definitely say these things are absolutely comfortable. Now there is no neckband here to control the length which is something that comes with most earbuds of this type. There's no neckband here to kind of like control the length, to just shorten them and extend them for them to not bother your neck. So that doesn't come with it, and that could affect a little bit of comfortability, but I'm never bothered by these cables anyway, so I'm not really bothered. They never really just were an issue for me. So yeah, again, it's missing, and these things are not really expensive to include, but yeah, I guess, yeah, it's one missing thing. But I guess in terms of comfortability, these things fit right in, and the ear hooks for me were always just a massive annoyance. I know they're supposed to keep these things in my ears, but they were always painful, when it comes to putting them. They were either too harsh or too weak. They never actually worked to begin with, but this is the right amount of resistance to these ear hooks. They're not too solid, not too mushy. They're just about the right amount. They have the right amount of resistance so that they can actually serve their purpose, and they're not actually painful or annoying to have. So again, in terms of comfortability, these ear hooks never really were an issue for me. And of course, the ear gels themselves, they fit in just fine. I mean, they absolutely work absolutely great. So yeah, and I had these things for almost 3 hours, sometimes 4 hours at a time, sometimes consuming the full charge of the battery, which is 6 hours, without actually being bothered by these. Now, the inline remote does add a little bit of extra weight on the right side of the earbuds, but again, that's a minor nitpick. I don't really think these things will have will provide any problems for anybody. So yeah, again, I gotta be honest, in terms of comfortability, these are some of the most comfortable earbuds I've used in a very long time. So let's talk a little bit about the sound, and that's why you would buy these earbuds to begin with. The sound. Do they sound good? I gotta be honest, when I bought these headphones, it was a bit of a mixed bag when I first bought them. I wasn't the biggest fan of the sound to begin with. I just thought that they sounded a little bit bland, a little bit lifeless. They didn't have much pizzazz into the sound, and they didn't have much oomph in the bass either. So like all frequencies, I know they were aiming to have a bit of a flat frequency with these earbuds, but they just didn't sound special. Like, I can't recommend these to anybody saying, you know what, these are like the best earbuds you've ever heard. And again, you shouldn't expect that for $20. But over time though, when I'm listening more and more to these earbuds and kind of like, getting used to the way they sound, I gotta be honest, they're not bad. They're actually good, to say the least. Like, they sound good. They sound above average. They're not the greatest sounding earbuds ever, but they do sound above average. The frequencies here are aimed to be replicated just as well as they should, like the normal frequencies. Like, nothing is exaggerated, nothing is vibrant, nothing sounds really colorful. Just all the frequencies are aimed to be replicated the way they were intended. Of course, again, these are not studio headphones, and again, since they're not, that's why these earbuds feel a little bit lifeless and a little bit bland in terms of the overall reproduction of the sound. Noise isolation, though, is a really, really good department in these headphones. They've done a fantastic job on the isolation of the noises, either inside or outside. I really can't hear anything when I'm using these things. And so yeah, they've done a fantastic job on the sealing of these earbuds. And yeah, if you want to just be isolated from the world, yeah, just use these. Absolutely fantastic job on the isolation. And yeah, that's it for the sound. So let's move on to the battery life. The battery life is 6 hours. I mostly got anywhere from 5 hours to 6 hours of battery life. So I'd say it's almost on par with what is advertised by the company. And 160 hours, I haven't been able to test this yet, but I know for a fact these things never died on me when they're on standby. And they never actually reduced the battery life either. Like, I never left these things for like 2 days in a row on, right? And that consumed a lot of the battery. So when I came back, I couldn't really use these things that much. So again, having these things on standby doesn't really affect the play time that much. So again, great. And of course, they do have some power saving features, including, you know, if these things are not paired, they'd power down, they power off on their own, which I think is also a handy feature. There is a bug though with the connectivity. Now the connectivity is also really, really good. I've never had any issues with connectivity. They're not on par with some of the other more powerful offerings like the Bluetooth T3. I had much better Bluetooth connectivity there. But yeah, these are decent. These are just average when it comes to connectivity, but I don't have any issues with it. However, there is an odd bug with the connectivity that when I connect these headphones to any phone or tablet or whatever, the moment I connect them and they get connected to the Bluetooth device, whatever it is, like it could be a laptop or whatever, they immediately power off right after I connect them. So the device is connected, it's actually paired, it could actually play audio. As soon as it's connected to the device, these things power off again. And it's not due to the battery or anything. I don't know, it's a really odd issue. So after I connect these and I think they're connected, I play music and it plays actually from the speakers of the device that I intended to connect it to. And this is annoying. This is really odd, and it happens so many times I lost count. I really hope that Taotronics update this issue or fix it somehow. I don't know how they're supposed to. If they can't, well, at least they could focus on fixing this issue with their upcoming earbuds, because this could definitely be an annoyance to say the least. And so yeah, let's move on to the verdict on these headphones. I would have to say for $20 or the equivalent of 650 pounds here in Egypt, I'd say, yeah, these things are definitely worth it, because you're not going to find any better options than the Taotronics TT-BH07. You could probably find the QY19, but they also have the same battery life and the same features, and maybe the same sound profile too. So you're not going to pay more to get anything better. In this price range, these are definitely among the better earbuds available on the market. And yeah, granted the sound is above average, granted the sound is not amazing. You're not going to find like mind-destroying or mind-blowing bass. You're not going to find like the best separation among instruments or anything. You're not going to find any of that. What you're going to find is a fairly competent set of Bluetooth earbuds with some great sound isolation. And of course, I gotta talk a little bit about the mic. It does have the CVC noise isolation technology to provide better and more clear quality talk or whatever, like a better, smoother, more clear phone calls. And I gotta be honest, that doesn't work. Not even a little bit. If you install these earbuds properly to your ears and the microphone is not anywhere near your mouth, which is the way it should be, anybody who's on the other side of the call isn't going to hear anything. What they're going to hear is noise. You know, like if you're in a public transport or whatever, or listening to something else while talking to them, they are only going to listen to everything around you and not you. So that is a massive problem. So the whole CVC thing never really worked. I have to have these things attached to my mouth. The microphone has to be attached to my mouth in order for it to work. And that's a bit of a problem. So it's a little bit of a minor inconvenience, but yeah, the whole advertised CVC thing never really paid off. So again, for the price of 650 pounds, you're gonna get an above average sound. You're gonna get some relatively comfortable earbuds with some very reliable hardware. This really stood the test. I've dropped these things so many times, and again, they can withstand just fine. I'm not sure if these things are waterproof. I haven't really seen any aptX ratings on the description, on the website. So I don't know if these things are sweat proof or not. So if you really want to have any rigorous workouts with it, I don't know if it's sweat proof or not. But I have used it here in Egypt, and I sweat relatively in an intense way. Of course, when I'm walking or anything in the blistering sun, and of course I do sweat on them. And yeah, they're still working. I haven't taken them for workouts, but again, they survived the standard sweating when I'm walking. So again, yeah, I don't know if these things are waterproof or not, but yeah, again, you get a relatively nice package here, and I think they're definitely worth the money. If you're looking for a more oomph on the sound stage anyway, like if you're looking for a bit like a better bass or some better instrument separation, or some better highs, or some better clarity, or even just louder headphones in general, because these things are also above average when it comes to loudness, then I'd say, yeah, go buy something else. Maybe look at the more expensive options. But again, for the £650 price tag that you're paying here, these are definitely worth it, and yeah, are an absolute great buy at this price range. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this review. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.